A warm welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm super excited today because I've got another car delivery in the parking bay. Let's get those lights on. Hoo-hoo! This is the Scalextric. What's that? Why is there a Carrera car in my parking bay?
Your channel is called Mike's Tech and Toys and Slot Cars, not Mike's Tech and Toys and Scalextric.
Actually, you make a good point.
Get on with it.
People, this is the Carrera Evolution
Chevrolet Corvette C7 GT3R Callaway competition
number 77. Oh, this looks sweet. Oh my gosh, would you look at this? The case is amazing. Now, for those of you that already know about Carrera and you've seen this all before, this is probably nothing to you, but to me, I am gobsmacked. This looks gorgeous. I love the fact that on the back of the wall, as it were, they've literally put a mirror. It's like a mirrored wall. In fact, it's not like, it is, because you can see the other side of the vehicle even without taking this bad boy out of its case. And as I mentioned before, this is the Evolution version, or the Evolution version, however you want to pronounce that word. Reason being is, like Scalextric, the Evolution or Evolution versions of Carrera cars, they don't come with the digital chip. However, you can mod it so it does take a digital chip and you can run it on digital tracks. Nice. Now, as this is my very first Carrera slot car, I'm just having a quick look around the case. I'm loving the fact that they have a seal on here. Very nice, Carrera. Hint, hint, Scalextric. Anyway, let's turn it around. Just having a quick look on the back, as this is my very first Carrera model. I'm loving that there's a little sectioned piece right there, a window, so you can see back of the car. Look, there's a spoiler. Nice. And there's the other side, another seal. Very nice. Oh, and by the way, when I said Scalextric, hint, hint, I'm not throwing shade at Scalextric. I'm not firing shots at Scalextric. No. As most of you know by now, I am a fanboy when it comes to Scalextric. I love Scalextric. I will always love Scalextric, which is why I decided to buy their tracks as opposed to Carrera tracks, okay? But it doesn't stop me from buying Carrera cars. Although there will be a little mod that needs doing before I can run it on a Scalextric track. Let's get this baby out of the case. No, let's not get it out of the case because there's something else actually. I hear that in there somewhere, in fact, there's like a triangular black section right here. If you get into that, there's some spares. And apparently there's a spare blade or guide that you can swap out so you can run this on a Scalextric track. I don't know how true that is, but we will find out. Right, this whole comparison with Scalextric and Carrera, I am going to be doing that throughout this video, but I'll say this one last time and I'm going to drop it, okay? I love Scalextric. Me and Scalextric go way back to when I was a snotty-nosed little kid, okay? Yeah, right, so there you go. So no matter what I say about this bad boy, Scalextric is my first love, but I'm rapidly seeing, even without taking it out of the case, that Carrera, whoo, they just might be better. Oh, I said it. Oh, look at her. I almost don't want to take it off the display. Anyway, I will, because I need to do that little mod and I need to take it for a test drive on the Scalextric track. Underneath all of this gorgeous livery, this is a Corvette C7 GT3R. And let's get back to the livery. I'm gonna call it again. Oh my goodness, she's a beauty. Do you know what? Maybe I should have looked at this before I started filming so I can get over all the gushing and everything. I'm literally standing there staring at it, forgetting I'm doing a video. Sorry. Now, look, let's start with the wheels, like I like to do. Let's start with the wheels. Is it me? Or has Carrera gone a little step further and actually put calipers on this bad boy? I know they're not real, but for visuals, am I imagining? Can you see calipers? If those are calipers on there, oh my gosh, 10 out of 10. So in terms of a finish, the livery, how it's been executed, I would say I'm going to put this on par with Scalextric, because from a distance, this looks absolutely gorgeous. How the paintwork has been done, the livery execution, it looks beautiful, just like a couple of my other Scalextric vehicles. However, when you get up close and personal and take some high resolution photos, and again, to me this isn't a flaw, it's just the same with Scalextric and this Carrera, you will see the slight, what looks like, if you was going to say, let's say it's in the real world, it looks like overspray. But that's neither here nor there, because when you look at this thing with the naked eye, even fairly closely, everything looks perfect. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the hood, how they've done the hood? So you got the big number 77 on the roof. I'm loving how they've done that blue. Looks really nice. It's almost metallic. And then when you look at the rear, you can see right the way through, and there's a roll cage. Very nice. This beast right here, this beautiful beast, the real version, was constructed in Germany. Hence, the livery is almost all in German. Right, so as we're here, we might as well just have a quick look at those headlights. How good do those look? As do the rear lights. How gorgeous does the rear of this vehicle look? And just like Scalextric, you've got a driver in the driving seat. Let's take a closer look. Ooh, and straight away, the detail on the steering wheel and the helmet looks really, really good. Loving how they've done the wheel arches, the little microscopic livery too. This all looks very excellent. I'm very impressed with this. I've got to admit, I'm really impressed with Carrera in terms of how they build their models. Now, if you're familiar with the number 77 of this particular vehicle, again, which is the Corvette C7 GT3R Callaway competition version, you will know the drivers for this vehicle are, tell you what, I'm not even going to attempt the surnames, I'll just give you their first names. That's Marvin and Jeffrey. Actually, Jeffrey's surname is doable. Is that Schmidt? Now, this is the base, looks kind of similar to a Scalextric base of a vehicle, but there are some major differences, okay? So, have you noticed there's a switch right there? I just had to go and look this up because, again, I am getting back into the world of slot cars. I've never had a Carrera car before, and apparently this right here is a polarity switch. Now, remember I said this should run on a Scalextric track, especially as it's an Evolution version, okay? So, at most, I can see that this blade looks a bit bigger than a Scalextric blade, but there should be an alternative blade right there in that section of the display case. Remember I showed you that earlier. Have a look at the back. There, look, and straight away I can see some spares here that you wouldn't get with a Scalextric. Right, so I've opened it up, and straight away this looks like it comes with a manual, another thing that doesn't come with the Scalextric. Anyway, ah yes, look, there's that additional blade, and wow, they certainly do give you a nice little pack that goes along with the car, because you've got spare wing mirrors, you've got spare pickups, and you've got a couple of blades there, the red one being considerably smaller than the black one. And I would suggest that red guide blade right there would be the one to use if you're going to use a Scalextric track. It's almost as if Carrera knows that Scalextric, aka Hornby Hobbies, are the big guys in the game, and as such don't really want to limit their vehicles to just Carrera tracks. And me being a noob when it comes to slot cars, I'm hoping this is going to be as easy as plug and play. I'm hoping I can just pull that off and shove that one in. And look, it's in. Let's get it on that track. you.